Yours good. NBA YouTube. It's your man, 100 Grand Ross with The Rock Never Stops. Today, I want to talk to you about Tyrese Haliburton and his revenge tour that we're seeing in this second half of the season. Yo, if you like this video, smash that like button for me. Hit that bell for notification and subscribe. And let's also continue this conversation on my Twitter account, Rock Never Stops too. There's a statement that I believe that all of us have probably heard of. It says, nice guys finish last. Nice guys finish last. And oftentimes this is referred to guys and their dating exploits. Meeting an attractive girl for the first time, and they're all happy and giddy, and they want to write them notes, and they dream about holding their hand and carrying their book bag from class to class. And all they kind of just want to do is just be there. And they're happy-go-lucky, if you can kind of picture that. Tyrese Haliburton, happy-go-lucky. And this kind of characterizes him, I would say, in a major way, even from his days at Iowa State. At Iowa State, he was a highly regarded teammate. I mean, everyone spoke so well of him. The coaches spoke well of him. He was truly considered probably one of the best teammates coming out of his draft. Like everybody was like, yo, this guy, everybody's going to love playing with him. If you followed the draft conversation around him, not only was he a 6'5" point guard who had a high skill set, really high basketball IQ. I mean, he was just a smart kid on campus. Right? Everybody loved him. President of the chess club. He was head of the drama club. Wore suspenders, made all the jokes everyone liked. The teachers loved him. Everybody loved him. And then he got his welcome to the NBA moment from the Sacramento Kings, where he was traded. He was traded. He was dumped in front of everybody for the girl that the Sacramento Kings really wanted, Domantas Sabonis. Domantas Sabonis had all the hips and thighs that Sacramento could ever want. And to be frank, maybe Tyrese Haliburton should have seen this coming. Here he was, this nice guy, dating this real cute girl. But all along they had something else. They had already had some of the things that he already brought to the table. They already had a De'Aaron Fox. They already had somebody who could hoop, who could run the show, who looked real good. But Tyrese Haliburton was just happy to be there. Happy to be there. So he continued to be a great teammate. If you listen to his interview with JJ Redick, he was sold on Sacramento for some reason. For some reason. The franchise that hadn't been to the playoffs in the longest drought in the NBA history, he was sold on building something. I'm not sure what he thought he was building there, but he was all for it. And then he was dumped. Then he was traded in front of everybody. Egg on his face. Shock, surprise. Had no idea what was happening. And I think this is the transition we've seen many young gents go through. They start off happy-go-lucky until they get dumped. And they get embarrassed. And all of a sudden, they turn into a player. They turn into that dude who just wants to smash everything running. He don't care anymore. No more flowers at the locker of the girl he likes. He's out there trying to just get him some. And he bounces from girl to girl to girl. And if I'm honest with you, I think this might be the difference between him having a good career and him having a great career. Him having the type of career that's legendary. And the beautiful part about it is it's at the perfect time for the Indiana Pacers, where they're really deciding which direction do we want to go as a franchise. And I think they've kind of made their minds up because if you saw this last game with Indiana, despite having Malcolm Brogdon back, they sat him. They sat a healthy Malcolm Brogdon and said, you know what, we're going to roll out this Tyrese Haliburton, Chris Duarte, Jalen Smith, Isaiah Jackson lineup. Just for kicks and giggles. We want to see them rock. We want to see them roll. They want to see how these young boys look out there on the dance floor getting it in. And I think they figured out this is our guy. You see, sometimes when an individual has a rude awakening about the reality of a situation, it snaps them out of this enchantment where they think everything is just smiles and giggles, hunky-dory, everything is just wonderful, and they can just, hey, just enjoy being there. And all of a sudden, they get into a space where they're like, nah, I don't just want to be here. I want to rock. I want to be that guy who gets that girl, the head cheerleader, the one everybody thinks is just beyond them. They get a little swag to them. They get a little cool in their game. They're no longer just trying to just hang around and be a lot of fun, go to the extra club events. Nah, they want to go to the house party. They want to go out and drink a little something before they go too and walk in the party a little lit. They're going to go in there with a boost of confidence. And what you see is Tyrese Haliburton not just taking the reins of this team, but he's snatching it. He's snatching it. This young boy is no longer just happy to just pass the ball and set up the offense. He's hitting logo three-pointers. He's no longer happy to just make a nice play and lay it in nice and fine. No, he wants to dunk on somebody's head. He's no longer content just to see his team look really efficient. He's trying to dominate. And I made a video just a little bit ago, who's going to have the better career, Tyrese Haliburton or LaMelo Ball? And some of y'all laughed at me and was like, we all know it's going to be LaMelo. And I said, I don't know. Let's see how this plays out. And now, I think we might know. Let me know what you think. Peace.